Amber Rose would it be a perfect? Hey guys, what's up? So right now we're gonna be watching Full Metal Alchemist, brah! And live action, yo, brah. Abby Serenity, okay? She's an artist.
Hey Serenity, that's, my artist name, so if you want to go hit up my art pages,
Right, well, you got your Facebook, your Instagram, homie, you come on.
My Instagram is Abby Serenity, _27 if you want to hit that up. I've got some awesome art, I do commissions, just...
Plug, bruh, shameless plug, bruh. Okay, so... We're watching Full Metal Alchemist. Today is exactly, it actually dropped February the 19th. Today is Tuesday, February the 20th.
Oh, wow.
It's 1:27 a.m.
Yeah, we're staying up all night watching this shit.
It's 2 hours and 14 minutes. We're gonna do this is live.
We just don't sleep, you guys.
We don't.
We just watch this shit, okay? Yep. And you're gonna have to hear whatever the fuck we say about it.
Mm-hmm. Now, turn it up.
Oh, so Warner Bros. Did this one.
Sony didn't fucking get their hands.
Yeah, I know.
I'm surprised Sony didn't get their hands on this.
Yeah, I know. It's a pretty awesome show, even for people out of the community.
It really is. Like I feel like with Netflix, I feel like Netflix is actually getting people more into anime with their shit. I don't know.
And they put on some pretty good shit on here too.
They really do.
And honestly, let's watch this shit.
Yeah. I have to say, it's already looking pretty good. That's some good transmutation. So, question. Okay, so would it be considered whitewashing in Europe?
I don't think that would be considered whitewashing because it's not like the setting where like Death Note, it's a big fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Hey, actually, no, that's white. Is that whitewashing? What is that?
In Europe, like Full Metal Alchemist is set in Europe.
Maybe they just thought these kids were like, oh, they're so cute, we should just put them in this movie.
This series, literally the setting is in like Italy or France, or they filmed this in Italy.
I don't know, maybe they like screened a bunch of kids from there and like not being like racist. They thought the kids were like ugly and then they're just like, oh, these kids are cuter. So
right, yeah, the kids are cuter.
Yeah, they just wanted, some, what's the word for it? Some pretty faces on screen, I guess.
Pretty faces. Cute babies.
Little faces.
Cute babies.
Cute little babies.
Oh gosh, I know, right? Oh gosh, so cute. Okay. So this episode, like the beginning of their series,
Well, they kind of skip over the whole events of it, but it's also like they do it in a good way, if that makes sense. They don't just kind of say, "Fuck this shit, we're just gonna write our own script."
Honestly, but would it be good? Like, I mean, if you're gonna make a live action, why make it about the series you just watched? Why won't complete
like a bunch of people are gonna get offended about it.
Everyone came out and Black Americans are offended because Panther was picturing the perfect African movie. Remember, Africans don't like Black Americans.
Isn't that like kind of a step up instead of like a racism?
Think about it like this. Black Americans are always pictured as angry, violent, drug dealers, right? But what are the Africans?
All descended from
but Black they're different from Africans.
Yeah, but that's just a stereotype.
No, it's not. It's culture, literally. Like, if you see an Elric, word.
Do you like dubs or subs better?
I don't.
Do you like dubs or subs better?
I don't care. I mean, subs is a traditional, but then again, we're reading subtitles and I...
Tornado!
Are you listening to this?
I am, but I'm just...
I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it. Do you really want to continue with this?
Do you want to?
Hold on, let's just... Oh God, the English!
I'm so confused.
Is this like a commentary?
I don't know, I'm kind of mortified at this point.
I don't know what the fuck's going on right now.
Is this worth a watch?
Hold on, this is the audio description. Okay, this is...
Let's just watch it in French, guys.
Right, let's watch it in French. That's the way to go, because it is filmed in France, so like, we would necessarily...
With a smirk, he keeps moving at a more relaxed pace.
They actually narrate
on the rooftops above, a block
Yes,
along the
because like people don't understand it. I don't know.
While the man
This is
I think they actually got the actual voice actor from Ed.
Really?
Old man.
Okay, that makes it like, I don't know, that makes it more appealing.
The man in black is to his
Why?
feet.
This
He
narrating
raises
is
his
gonna
hand
bug the
and
shit
the
out of
rain
watch the entire season of the show?
Yeah, I watched the original Full Metal Alchemist, not the Brotherhood.
Not the Brotherhood. I've watched like half of both. I haven't finished either. Why does he look like he's gonna laugh when he says this? Like he's very like serious. Like.
I mean.
Like he seems serious. Like
yeah.
especially in the.
The anime Ed is always serious.
Some people call him short. Like,
yeah.
This is a shit.
But like Ed has always been serious.
Yeah.
But like I will say that this one they're making him feel more like comical.
Like kind of childish.
Yeah, no, comical. He's more like comical.
Yeah, he would have been.
He was a prodigy.
Yeah, he was like super powerful, and then like he would have been done with those people by now. And I remember like the first episode, he was just like, I'm badass.
Yeah,
badass.
exactly.
Not this.
Exactly.
Not a pathetic kid.
I don't know what they're doing. I think when it comes to English story, well, this is France. Like I don't know who directed this. We gotta figure out who directed this.
I feel like he kind of looks like a chick.
I don't know. Like they just stuck a wig on.
It looks like there's a chick under there.
Right? Like I think it would have been better if it just was a chick.
Yeah. Kind of looks like an Asian Justin Bieber.
Still has that.
Yeah. Well, Justin Bieber kind of looks like a chick, so.
Yeah, that's true.
If he was a lesbian, he'd be hot.
I know Amber Rose is hot. Amber Rose is beautiful. Like I could see Amber Rose playing Ed. Like that would have been. You know who Amber Rose is, right? We'll flash Amber Rose on here, and you cannot tell me Amber Rose wouldn't be a perfect match.
Or like
Australian.
I don't know. I'd give it to her, honestly. She's gorgeous.
I would love to see Amber Rose play out. Like, dude,
yeah.
she has the
no,
figure.
She kick ass too.
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, why couldn't she play a boy? Like, that would be pretty. Like,
Yeah,
I mean.
who is this actor even?
Exactly.
Like, I know that, like, you know, whenever sometimes they do this, like, they don't have an all-star cast or anything
They
like
really
that.
don't. But oh shit, Alphonse just came in here. Again, I just feel like he would have been done with this shit already. It's like they make him a little bit more.
They just make him a lot weaker.
Yeah, and Alphonse was strong, but he was never this brave.
Yeah, Alphonse is still like a little kid at heart. He
Yes.
doing all this shit. It's only when Edward tells him to do something, he'll do it.
Exactly.
Like, because they're brothers, and you know what I mean. They have that connection. But like, he wouldn't just go kick ass on his own.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't.
He needs someone to tell him, like, you know, give him like, hey, you can do this, or like,
Yeah,
go do this, you got
exactly.
this. He's still a little kid, you know, he never grew up. It's kind of like their characters are switched.
Exactly.
That's what it feels like.
Okay, so now they're trying to make him look more of a badass.
They failed with that whole scene. So.
They really did. I will admit. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's beautiful though.
No, yeah, they did an amazing.
The cinematography is pretty badass. I give it that. Like the cinematography, but like I just feel like.
No, and like the costume design too is beautiful.
The costume, yeah, no, like perfect. That's perfect. Like, dude, that's like so perfect. Again, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Like.
I just like it's either they made him feel weak, or they made him feel weak for this one moment.
His arm doesn't do that. Like.
Yeah, he can't do that with his clothes.
I'm so confused by this. Is he
Like
an
you
alien?
need to
Is he
exchange.
like an alien now, or what?
No, you need to exchange something. Like there's always a give and
You
take.
can't just, you know, it's alchemy. The whole premise of the show is about alchemy.
Give and take. There's always a mutual exchange.
That's why people fuck it up.
Alchemy is not magic. It's like you need, you need.
You're not a magician. You just pull a bunny out of the hat. You'd have to like put something else in to get the bunny out of the hat.
Right? Dude, they're making him so comical.
This would be good for something like if they did a live action of like Space Dandy, but like.
Right?
It
Oh
does
my
not
god.
work.
Dude, I swear to God, if someone does Space Daddy, they're gonna make him look all serious and shit.
Boobies. That's all.
Boobies! Oh, wait, no. I mean, there are 3 seasons at one point.
Booty, baby. That's where it's at. Nothing trumps the rump, my friend. Anyone who can't see that is either blind or a fool.
Because, like, what's weird was that, like, 3rd season, it turns out, like, there was, like, parallel alternate
I feel
universe.
like it's kind of lacking a bit. Like, just on, like, the whole setup is beautiful. But the
Yeah.
actual premise, they lost it.
They lost it. It's like,
Maybe they confused the characters? I don't know.
I don't know who. Somebody needs to be a nerd! Why is it that people who aren't nerds though?
I don't know. I watched Death Note with my mom and she loved it, but she didn't understand it at all, so.
I still haven't watched Death Note.
I feel regret after watching it.
You still regret?
I feel regret. At least they made Elsa, like, L.
Oh,
Like
okay.
that's one plus side to it.
Okay, okay.
But like kind of like this, they lost all the characters. Like and just like, oh, this person does this, this person does this.
Again, okay.
You know what would be cool if they made a live action series so they could actually get into the character.
You know what? They could have just done that. They could have just made it a live action series.
Well, and it would make people understand the series more instead of just making one movie where they're just like, what the
It's
fuck?
2 hours long.
Well, still.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You could have just made this. You could have chopped it up in 45 minutes, made 10 episodes,
And you
covered the
one
first season.
Yeah. And like, you know, kind of like made it go a little faster, but like get the premise still.
Okay, so again, why is all the actors Asian? I get that it was made by an Asian guy, but
Yeah,
the
but
setting is fucking European.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yes, like I
They
mean,
did the exact same opposite as what they did before. Dude, he wouldn't let people hold him down and
he
shit.
wouldn't have. You know who that is, right? That's Mustang.
He's not pulling it off. I'm like, I love like, you know.
The story in the.
Do you really want to watch all of
I
this?
do actually. Mustang didn't even come in until like fucking
Yeah, I
season
know.
until later. Like again, they're like I get it that you have 2 hours.
Yeah, but you don't just squish every single character in with no premise or no. You
It's
know
like
what I
you
mean?
brung him in for no reason. That priest, damn Asian, he was white or some type of
Yeah.
Italian or French.
I thought he was Italian.
I.
Not sure though.
The entire setting is literally
Yeah,
fucking
it's
in
just
Europe.
like yeah.
Like I understand that people want to try to be, but like
Well,
just
maybe
because
maybe
you.
they got
Okay.
bad comments off the Death Note and they're like, oh, it's not set, and so they're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna set it there.
Why is Ivy, Glutton, and motherfucking what is it? Sloth all Asian? That doesn't make sense. Like that doesn't make
Wait, I
fucking
didn't even see
Glutton.
Is he fat?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
fat. Like you want me to rewind it?
No, never mind.
No. I mean, at least the Glutton guy, he's
Me
slouchy.
when I see
that's
sushi.
Glutton, right?
Oh, okay.
But why are they all Asian?
He's got like a roll on the back of his
Right.
head.
Well, they got Glutton right.
Yeah, at least they got him right.
I mean, I just don't. Okay, I could see maybe a couple of these individuals being Asian,
Yeah.
but
'cause they
all
kinda
of them
look like
being
him. No.
Asian. Winry is a blonde-haired white girl, or German chick, or European.
Well, Edward is European too. He's blonde and shit, and they just stuck a wig on.
And it doesn't make sense.
They just stuck a wig on a chick.
It's not set in fucking Asia. This is not set. First off, why is there people? Half the time, Edward doesn't even like being around people.
Yeah, and they don't even want to come around him because you know that he has a bad reputation and all that shit.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So far, my ideals of this movie is trash right now.
It's so trash.
Like for real.
It's so fucking trash.
All the weebies are gonna be like crying their eyes out after watching this.
No, I've heard that people are praising it.
Well, just because of the like.
I think it's
Okay.
because it's Asian. Like there's Asian people in it. Like that's supposed
Yeah,
to
but you're forgetting the whole setting.
Like yes, the setting, the story.
That'd be like if they took like a book and then like made it into a movie but forgot the whole setting and stuff like that. Which they have. That does.
That does.
happen
They
a
do
lot.
that shit so much.
But it still pisses me shit. They both got fucked up from that. And it seems like in both series that it's kind of like a public, people know about this shit. Like, because it's like, spread, it's like a rumor.
Yeah.
And so they would know, they wouldn't just go up to someone and like, oh, okay, do this.
Right? It's just so weird.
Yeah, maybe because they're trying to appeal to like the American audience.
They
and
really
just, like,
are.
They're explaining everything in detail, but like losing the characters. in the
They
process.
really are. The setting, like,
Yeah.
it's just.
It's cringeworthy.
Winry just came in. So they changed, okay, they gave Elric blonde hair, but they leave Winry with not blonde hair. This is bullshit.
Yeah, tell that girl to dye her fucking hair for
Oh,
this role.
Put a blonde wig on.
Yeah, at least put a blonde wig on her just like you did him.
Oh my gosh, this is fucking hilarious. This is hilarious. This shit's
This is
hilarious.
hilarious, this is laughable.
It's so laughable, man.
It's
It's so laughable. Like you have this grandiose, like you might
It's
as
just
well
so
just put
cringy.
this. You might as well just put this in Asia then. That makes no sense.
yeah, but that's like forgetting the whole series in the process.
Exactly. They're in Europe. That is a European building. They filmed this in Europe.
Yeah, but why are they all Asian then?
Why are they all Asian? Like I can understand.
I have nothing against like Asian people. They make great movies.
Yeah,
But like
Train to
this is not-
Busan.
Yeah.
Train to Busan.
Yeah.
Live, Die, Repeat.
Yeah,
That was actually liked it. But they're gonna make it number 2. But no, Train to Busan, amazing. Did you see Train to Busan?
I don't think I have.
Oh, Train to Busan was amazing.
What was it on?
It was on Netflix.
Oh,
It's a
is
Korean
it still
drama.
on there,
No, it's
or-
really good. Yeah, it's really good.
Okay, I need to watch that shit.
And then fucking, oh my god, Old Boy.
Old Boy?
Old Boy, the
Have
Korean one.
Have you ever watched Boys Over Flowers? I love
No,
that
is
one.
it cute?
It's cute as hell. But it follows the like manga exactly, but it's a Korean one.
Oh, okay. So it's a manhwa.
Yeah, manga.
It's a manhwa. Okay, yeah. Okay, so.
It's like really good though.
It's just this is.
I'd rather be watching that.
I want to finish this movie, but like it's just like I want to because it's beautiful. It's like
No, it is beautiful. They did it like they gave full respect to the characters in design, but didn't keep them as the characters in personality or anything like that.
I agree.
So far, but it might get better.
I mean, it might look honestly. I will cut them some slack because they have
They
like
might magically.
they have
turn
like 50 to so
no,
okay.
no, I was just
it
gonna
really-
make a joke. They might magically turn into white people.
right?
All Europeans are like, what? What happened to us? Oh, we're back.
What happened, right? Exactly. I will.
No, because like they did alchemy and they traded all the Asians for all the Europeans, and that's how it happened.
Right.
This is gonna be the ending.
Right.
Alchemy.
Okay. Is that Captain? Oh, again. Why is he Asian? Does this
Actually, I kind of feel like
he would be Asian?
no, like he just kind of like even the Asian guy they put up for him, he kind of looks like him.
Okay.
Kind of like not as like built or anything, but
Right. I can understand that.
like in the face. Maybe it may just be the glasses.
Oh, okay. They made him. Okay. So who is this guy?
From John Moon.
So okay, right now, okay, so that's Major Hugh. Fine, I'll give credit. He actually kind of looks like Major Hugh. Again, Winry.
Get the fuck out of here! You're not
Please.
her.
Stop. One of the questions I'm wondering.
She was annoying. She pissed me off.
What is one of the questions? Are they adapting Full Metal Alchemist or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
This kind of seems like Brotherhood.
The cinematography is beautiful though.
It's like if you took a show and made it kind of like Italia.
I would love to see a live action of Italia.
That would actually be great.
I would love to see that. I really would.
If they don't just make them look like Japan. So
I know, right?
they might do
The whole
same
point of Italia was that each
Yeah.
character represents a different
thing.
country.
I'm not surprised if they would do that if it was made.
You know, the real question would be, if they did America, would America be white or would America be mixed? Would the character America?
Me too, gluttony or whatever.
Okay.
Eating the fish, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So that's gluttony. That's wrath. No, that's wrath. Yeah, that's
Raph
gluttony.
looks more like a girl in the show though, so like.
Wait, was Wrath original a boy or a girl?
I don't know. Isn't he like a shapeshifter?
I don't know.
I haven't done research into this. I just
Questions
watched the show.
we'll never know, because we'll never do research.
Or read the manga.
Or read the manga. Go read the manga.
Yeah, don't be like us. Don't be clueless.
Okay. Okay, that's envy. Okay, that was envy. That's wrath.
See, gluttony is so realistic right now.
Gluttony is so realistic.
To like everyone.
But the thing about it is, Gluttony was the first person to eat the
He's
priest.
stress eating.
He's stress eating.
He's stressed out because this movie adaptation stresses him out.
Right. Yeah.
He's like, why'd you even cast me? Really?
Right.
Really? I watched the show and I'm disappointed. That's why I'm eating the whole time.
Again. Okay. Gluttony was the first person. Gluttony. Okay. Wrath. No.
Yeah,
envy.
she said gluttony after, and he killed.
Yeah,
her.
he's the one who ate her and killed him.
Yeah, it wasn't just okay. This is.
Okay, that's lust. Can I eat?
Yeah, he's gonna eat it.
No. Okay, because it only records like 30 minutes. This is how you do it.
The awkward over the shoulder.
Right, yeah, the awkward over the shoulder. You ask first. Because women already know what you're trying to do, so it's just better to ask.
I'm a straight up person, so. Most women are not like me, we're just this straight up.
So this is Hugh. So this is when. Okay, she's pregnant. She's pregnant. Okay. So they got Hugh's mannerisms right. They got his mannerisms
Yeah,
right.
because he's in love with his family.
He's
like,
so in love with his family.
He's like the guy you wish you have.
Exactly.
Like not.
He's so obsessed with his family.
And he loves his daughter.
He loves his daughter.
cares.
Oh my God! When he got shot, I was
I know.
bawling.
No,
when he
that
got
was so
killed.
sad. He's like they actually like character you relate relates here, and like, you know, I hope
You
I'm gonna
made
marry a
him-
man like that.
You made him. They made you feel. You went along with him because
Yeah,
like
and
even
all
though he
this,
was
like-
he was only in the episode. He was hardly like the episodes he was in made an impact. Always
Yeah.
made an impact.
And he was always there for everyone, like, in the show, and he, like,
Always.
always was compassionate, and that's, like,
Always.
you know, you always need that person who's just
But
there.
like when he found shit out and then he almost got killed, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
He got killed. I was just like, God.
So tornado struck instead of, like, the
Bro-
whole alchemy thing?
I think they're trying to make the whole out. No, it's not the tornado. They're trying to make the whole like.
Yeah, but it wasn't...
Because like he had to give up his arm and his leg, and they went into this whole door thing. Which again, we didn't know
Okay,
about
they're
that
doing that
door.
now, but-
Yeah, but we didn't know about the door thing until like later on. No one knew about the door thing. It was always being missed. It was always being like kept away and like, oh, you know.
But it's not like he suddenly, like, it's not the tornado struck Full Metal Alchemist. This is what happened. It's, you know, they did alchemy and they fucked up.
Yeah, but like the whole door thing. That's what I'm talking about. The door.
The door thing is right.
The door thing didn't show up until
Till later on in the series, so
Yeah.
they're kind of rushing everything.
They really are.
And they're rushing everything and losing, like, sight of all the characters.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how I feel about this, because it was kind of like, this character was very harsh on him.
He was like calling him names and shit. Like
He wouldn't just, like, I feel like he kind of did that, but then he would, like, mix up his words. He wasn't just straight up like that.
he really wasn't. He was not
Yeah.
even like he was super cryptic and very like in your face.
Yeah,
like I'm gonna.
like a poem you can't ever solve, or like,
Exactly.
you know, this, like, thing.
He was
like,
vulgar though. He was super vulgar.
No, and he was, like, very harsh and, you know, horrible to them, and they, like...
Bruh, it's crazy.
It's something.
Yeah, but no, shit.
I wouldn't say, like, the actual, like, scene setup is beautiful, and, like, how they did, like, they actually stayed true to the characters, like, their outer appearance just didn't do anything with their mentality.
I honestly feel like they're also just like they're dumbing it down, dude. They're just dumbing
Yeah,
the shit
and the
down.
series, like, it made you feel feels. It was, like, something you watch and, like, when you need a good emotional series, not
No.
something that makes you laugh.
Exactly. Oh my god, puppy! Oh shit.
Oh, no, really? What?
Oh, they're gonna do this
No.
already? They're gonna do this already?
They're just putting scenes together.
They're just like chopping up all the heartfelt scenes and just like putting them together. Holy shit. Cause like, no, it like, I mean, cause like I know that in the series,
Yeah.
I know in the series they spent like.
This episode made me cry.
No, in
It
the
made me
series,
so
in the
sad.
series they spent at least 6 months with this guy. They spent a lot of
Yeah, I
time.
know.
They built it up. Like 4 or 5, maybe 5 episodes was dedicated.
Yeah. Before they even had, you know, the scenario happen.
Oh my god, like this dude, this is so short. Like they are just chunking.
They're just chunking pieces of it together and seeing if,
Right.
like, oh, this will make a good movie, right?
Right?
That's not how you make a movie. Oh my god.
They would have, dude. Why didn't they
They
just?
could have punched that guy in the face, just the actor in the face.
Why didn't they just fucking do a series? They could have done 10 episodes.
Yeah, they could have done, like, the actual lineup and have it, like, be more accurate, not just throw, you know, episodes together and even bits and parts of them, not even full episodes.
Exactly. The Asians are throwing me off. I'm so set on the setting. Like the setting. Like I don't care if you're Asian in it.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
why
just-
is everyone Asian in a fucking European country?
You know what would be a really good live action if they kept and actually made it the way it's supposed to? Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul was actually badass.
No, I know.
It was so good. Oh
It was
my God.
amazing.
I thought you told me you didn't see the live action.
I didn't see the live action. I
Yes.
thought that there wasn't one.
There is.
There is one?
I told you about it.
It was
told you
actually
in
good?
theater. I'll give it a 6 out of 5, a 6 out of 10. It could have been better, but it was decent. It was really
How do you
decent.
feel about the Ghost in the Shell one? I felt like they actually did a pretty good job with
A
it.
4 out of 10. I think they
Yeah.
they dumbed it down because the whole thing about Ghost in the Shell was super philosophical. It
Yeah,
was
I know.
really, it was more
Well,
philosophical.
but they
than
tried to
anything.
put a little bit of it
Well,
in. They
that's
tried.
well. The thing about it is they also were like, okay, so they stupefied it. Meaning, how many times do you have to say "Ghost in the Shell"? Ghost in the
I
Shell.
know, they kept saying
They
it over
said
and over. But they never repeated it in the show. Who wrote that?
Japanese
Yeah.
actors. They had.
They had a good array of actors.
Yeah, exactly.
And they put up the scenes beautifully too. And it wasn't like as bad as this. Like, I'm sorry for being so harsh on it, but
Oh,
I'm
no.
not impressed.
But no, I just feel like the Ghost in the Shell. Like I couldn't stand the fact that they just kept on throwing it in your face. They were trying to be like super edgy and philosophical by saying Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, but
Ghost
that's
in
not.
the Shell.
No one ever says that.
I
saying
watched
in
the
the
entire
show.
movie. I watched both movies and the series. That movie
Yeah.
was, and one of the biggest problems I
I
had.
actually really love the opening to that
Oh
series.
my God.
It's beautiful.
Man, Yoko Kano.
Yes, oh, just you sing that gives me chills. I love that. No, it honestly, it was beautiful.
It was
so put together. And that's why, like, America, stay away from anime sometimes.
No, oh, did you hear about how they're making Battle Angel Lolita? It's an old anime. We're talking about like 70s.
I'll need to watch that. I don't think
Oh
I ever
yeah,
watched
it's
that.
an old ass anime. Steven Spielberg is making it.
I found this old anime. It only has a few episodes, but I really liked it.
What
I
is
wish
it?
it had more Dragon Half.
Dragon Head.
It's old. It's like from the 90s.
Oh shit, you want to talk about feels? Have you ever heard of Now and Then, Here and There?
No, I don't think.
Oh my god, I will show you.
Have you ever watched Wolf Children?
You mean Wolf's Rain?
No, Wolf Children.
Oh, Wolf's Children! Oh my god! Oh my god! That was
Don't
so
put me through those feels
Dude,
again.
I'm
Oh my god.
telling you.
I watched my friend she doesn't even like anime. She watched it with me and started bawling.
Oh my god.
That is something. It is beautiful. Oh.
But no, one of the biggest things I gotta tell you
The
is
sad part when their dad died made me just like, oh my god, I cried so hard at that moment. And I don't cry for hardly anything, but like that was the feels.
it was the feels,
It
bro.
was the feels.
It was the feels. Wearing. She never wore a dress.
She was like a very tomboy, and
She
like that
was
was the
so
whole part of her character.
That was.
She
She
made
never
his
wore a sun hat.
She made his arm over and over again, the mechanical arm. She was a tomboy. She worked on machines all the time.
Oh my god.
She barely wears dresses. Like, I've
Barely.
seen her wear one.
And I think that was a special occasion.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Like every time I saw Winry, she was in like a tank top and cargo pants.
Yeah, she was like, that bush-looking girl that's not butch. You know what I mean?
Right. She was a strong arm. That's what she was.
Yeah.
She was a strong arm.
Like she was just like, fuck femininity.
Right?
I can't
Oh
say
my
that.
god. They had
You know
a.
what I
They
mean?
had. Okay. First off, I understand that Japanese women are very girly.
No.
I understand Japanese women are very girly. It's a culture thing. But they missed an opportunity to cast a Japanese girl as a tomboy, as like a fixer upper type like.
Yeah, and diminish the stereotype a bit.
Honestly, first off, okay, I cannot see Winry as first off, it broke the character. It broke the fucking character.
Yeah, she's
Like,
not a girly girl.
She's not a girly girl. That dress broke the fucking character.
Just like all these like and
She never was
and you're
like.
going in like one of the like saddest parts too. Like what are you trying to do? Fuck with people's emotions and also make them mad? What are you doing? Because like that episode is
Fuck.
yo, that's very pretty.
Oh shit. Makes me want to go to Europe.
Europe is very pretty.
Europe is very pretty. I've been there. Mykonos, Germany, man. I mean, not Germany. Mykonos, Greece.
Greece is pretty.
Why
I
is
love
she
Italy.
doing that? Why?
She would never give
She would look at those expressions. Look at the hand signals.
she would never give them that much attention.
No, she wouldn't. She didn't. She doesn't give that type of. Why is she
She's
feeling?
not that type of girl.
She is looking. What?
She's not just like begging for his attention. She demands it if she wants it. But she's not gonna go out and.
God, you fucked up this character. You turned this character into a
Do we
girl.
really have to watch this whole thing?
Yeah, we're gonna watch the whole thing.
Oh man. No.
Okay.
Really?
Okay. So okay. Now they were in the train, and now they're.
Now they're just making them have rape faces.
Yeah, little kids like that.
These expressions he's making, this is not a freaking comedy. This is not one of the like game shows. Like
First off, when Winry said that he's tiny, he would go off like a
yeah,
mother.
he was pissed off.
He would go off on
If
her.
anyone said that, he'd be pissed off.
Even it didn't matter who it was, he would be pissed the fuck off.
He treated Winry like a freaking boy too. Like he was just as hard on her. Like
Yeah, they grew. Oh my god,
They're
dude,
like,
no,
I don't know.
stop. No. Look at the camera. I'm gonna talk to the camera.
Okay.
So, honestly, okay, it's like 45 minutes and 55 seconds in, and
It's just not.
I don't
It's
like.
not accurate. And like it's semi-accurate. The settings are beautiful. The costume designs are beautiful. Everything with that is great. But doing with the actual knowing the characters and displaying them correctly with the personalities, it fails.
I mean, okay, let's start off from the beginning. First off, we both agree that the cinematography is fucking amazing. Warner Brothers,
No, yeah, it's beautiful.
like they got Warner Brothers to produce this was Warner Brothers to produce the shit.
And
Warner Brothers,
is
good
a
job.
Great company.
Great job.
You made
Warner
it beautiful.
You made it beautiful, but like I don't know how much. Like I think y'all spend way too much money on the cinematography
and
not
about
the story.
Characters,
The story, the setting. Look,
it's like a beautiful girl who has no personality. It's like that.
Exactly, like best words to describe it. Hold up, we're gonna look up the director. We're gonna look up the director on this. We're gonna look up the director. We're gonna try to get everyone's name on this. Okay, Full Metal. Continue talking.
Because it was a good series, and
what are some of the things that you found? Like, what was it that drew you to the original Full Metal Alchemist?
The actual how the characters were, how they just
go into
interacted
detail.
with
Explain
each other.
What characters and so forth.
I really liked Edward because he was just kind of a little fireball, and me personally, I relate to that because I'm the same way. So I'm just someone I don't get mad about people calling me short, but it's funny seeing him react. And he was a badass. He went through he's a prodigy. In this movie, they display him as this kid who just gets tossed around and waits for his little brother to come and help him, which was really the opposite. It's they kind of switched the characters, because Alphonse never grew up, because he was trapped in that body, and he still has
a child.
Yeah, a child mind. So he's not going to be able to handle those kind of situations and just be that tough macho man. He's always going to have to do something but help his brother. Be that person. He was the nurturing one in the series, with the non-talking Edward who didn't express emotions, which was comforting because they contrasted each other. But what they did is they switched up the characters and made it laughable. How Edward was acting was not accurate at all. He was very serious all the time, not making rape faces and weird ass faces out of nowhere. This is not a comedy, or I don't think it should be a comedy. It's kind of diminishing the actual series. And you know what? They put in a scene of the most saddest episodes in there just to put it, I feel that they just put it in there oh, we're gonna make it one of those movies that's so good because it makes you sad. But it's just out of place. They're just taking parts of episodes and shoving them into places. It just.
I mean, one of my biggest things is aesthetics. Is when it comes to live action movies. I'm actually looking forward. Thank you, Netflix. Netflix, you're not the savior of anime, but I will say you're making it a lot easier, accessible. You're making it more accessible for a lot of these new these new directors. You're making it accessible not only for the consumers.
And to actually see the beauty in it instead of just seeing it as a cartoon.
Exactly. I got some people. Blame. Did you watch Blame?
I did not.
Blame was beautiful. Blame, oh my god.
I fell in love with Devilman Crybaby.
Devilman Crybaby. Look,
that was beautiful. That was a Netflix anime.
And you got some great
the animation
talent.
Switched
I put that on Snapchat.
I
put that on Snapchat. I was Snapchatting some of the, and they're people was texting me yo, what is that? What is that? What was that? I gotta watch that. And these are the people who never watched anime.
But they were interested.
And so
I've seen people who same thing that never watched anime and they were enthralled by the series. And
have you seen No Lie You're April? No,
I have.
Not in Lie You're April. You have.
I've seen all of it.
Oh my god, I haven't seen it yet, but I actually have an article. Ambitious Variety has an article about the Oscars and
It's
Boss
very
Baby.
beautiful,
What did you think about the Oscars and how they snubbed out half of anime for Boss Baby?
Despicable.
Right, but no, ambitiousvariety.com. That is ambitiousvariety.com. But no, so one of the characters, I think what really upset me, I was going to forgive everybody. I was going to forgive that you just basically have Asians with blonde hair. Okay, you have
or some with not either,
or not even, but you have Edward Alward being played by Ryusuke Yamada, or in Japanese, Ryusuke Yamata. You gotta sound like an angry Japanese person when you say their names.
It sounds like he's part of a thug club in
I know, right? But you have him basically. He's Japanese, fine, whatever.
Yeah, that's okay. It would have been fine if his character was accurate.
It was characters, but what made it okay? I was gonna forgive all of that until I saw Winry. Winry, basically, you have a Japanese person with blonde hair, but you made Winry, which her notable her notable character
blonde
trait.
hair.
She has blonde hair. She wears a tank top. She wears cargo
and she's
pants.
A tomboy.
And she has a wrench in her fucking hand, like at all times.
Yeah, because she's
like
always ready.
85% of the time, she has a wrench in her fucking hand. I see her, and she's like,
she's wearing a dress. She's all this like, and she's doing that coy thing where girls do, like the girly girls.
I cannot see this young lady
Yeah,
as a mechanic.
You're
I can't see.
losing.
I cannot see this woman as a stern, hardcore.
And she was one of the best characters in the show. She was,
Yes.
She was stern with herself. She had very much self-respect, not just googly eyes over a guy. Place.
Look, I'm all about diversity. I am so all about diversity. But just because a Japanese creator, now you have to understand, okay, a Japanese creator.
Still not the setting though.
Right.
Yeah.
A Japanese creator created a manga called Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist then became an anime. The thing about it is, he put the setting in Europe. The setting is in Europe. Matter of fact, there's two places in fucking Full Metal Alchemist. There's Europe and the Middle East. Cause Scar, I can't remember what was the name of the place or the Scar from. I can't remember, but yes, there was two. Okay, and you could basically call Scar black.
And you did leave the setting in the same
and there
place,
were some other people who were black. There were there was some characters who were actually black, and there were some characters who were different ethnicities.
You kind of left the diversity out of the show, and that's like a great part of it too.
But it was just like, but the thing about it is, I'm all for diversity. But this motherfucker right here, the setting is in Europe. The setting is in Europe. How can I take this? You have lavish castles.
So there's more like Asians and stuff in Europe than Europeans, I guess. Is that what they're trying to say?
I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to say because the whole fucking thing
just
is
having
retarded.
diversity in a movie is important because you welcome everyone.
But just because,
you know what I mean?
there's a difference. Look, having diversity, if this was an original story, if this was like somebody just crafted this like
that would have been okay.
It would have been okay because we wouldn't have anything to expect. But this right here has Full Metal Alchemist. You could have put it Full Metal Alchemist, another story. Full Metal Alchemist, something else. Full Metal fucking Alchemist, what the fuck ever.
You just left it the same.
But you just called it Full Metal Alchemist, and the thing about it is, no, just because it was created by an Asian does not mean it needs to be Asianized. Look, it's the concept. Look, Black Panther, no. Black Panther was created by a black guy who made an entire series. Like, okay, Black Panther.
The comics were amazing too.
Yeah, I've never read the comics. Never read the comics of Black Panther. Black Panther is black. The guy who created Black Panther is black. He made the setting of Black Panther in Wakanda. He married Storm, for God's sake, one of the most powerfulest mutants, okay? One of the most powerful, not like the powerful, but she's one. She's, I think, an Omega level. She's an Omega level mutant. But the thing about it is, Black Panther, setting, Africa. Setting, characters are black. So when you make a movie, you have
not
black
even
characters.
A real location either.
It's not even a real location, but you have black characters, and there's maybe one or two white people in that motherfucking series. They had Captain America. They had a cameo of Captain America. They had fucking the Winter Soldier. But at the end of the day, Wakanda was black. They made sure of it. The setting was black or African. They were African. So again, I will. Any last
Full Metal Alchemist.
any last things to say about it?
They did a beautiful job with, everything besides actually caring about the characters and story. That's all I can say. So what would you rate it out of 10?
A 4 out of 10. A 4 out of 10. On cinematography, fucking 10.
No, it was beautiful.
It was beautiful. 10. Aesthetics.
See, but you're watching a movie for the story. You're not watching just for the cinematography.
Exactly. You're not but the aesthetics, the costume design, design a 10. Like they got not a 10. I would say a 7. The costume design is a 7. Winry lowered that shit tenfold.
Being a main character and
the person who played Winry Rockbell was Tatsuba Honda. Tatsuba Honda. Okay? Tatsuba Honda was the one who played Winry Rockbell. You did a horrible job. You need to go watch that anime and you need to reevaluate your life.
And see the beauty behind it and not just throw some shit together.
Exactly. Designs a 7. No, it's a
yeah,
5. The character design is
yeah.
a 5, dude. The character aesthetics, like they're
Their actual like costume design was amazing.
Oh well,
That was
I say it's an 8. Renry Rockbell.
Well, I'm
Renry
just saying it was.
Rockbell.
Yeah, I know.
Renry
Hers
Rockbell.
was messed up.
No, exactly. You know they're already making a sequel.
To this?
Yes.
We should start a poll about it or something.
We really should. Like, no,
or
guys.
at least make sure they actually keep to the characters.
Guys, we need to start. Well, if you look, guys, the community. Okay, look, y'all. You always complain and you
but we
gripe
gotta do something
and
about
you moan about how they're not doing something. Well, we as an audience, we control this. We control this. If we don't, okay. We love anime, and look, Hollywood is going to make these movies regardless. Do you want to make them right, or do you want to make them like crappy? Okay, we need to start telling. It's either A, you need to either start fucking trying to write these scripts yourself. You need to, if you want to fucking try to make these
or
things,
maybe
you need to start
like some type of review to like the people in charge of making it.
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
Say like, hey, could you please just watch the anime before making this, or at least
go extend yourself out to some of these actors. Some of these actors will follow you. Some of these actors will follow you.
They want the same thing, and they're forced to be in that position.
So we need to stop. We need to take responsibility.
For a show like this, they want the same thing. They've watched it. They want to be in this movie because of their, they've watched it and they want it to come to life with this. But they want it to be done good, or at least stick to the characters.
Like we have the internet at our disposal. Do you know how easy it is to just look up who writ this? I looked up the actors. Guess what? Let's see. Story by Hiromu Arakawa. Right? Screenplay. The screenplay was by Fumihiko Sori and Takeshi Miyamoto. Okay? Those are the screenplay writers. Those are the screenplay.
And don't think we have a problem with Asians or anything. Don't say we're like, oh yeah, we're saying Asians can't be in a movie. They can. They do beautiful movies. But this is just not the, movie for total no diversity.
Like, dude, seriously, just because it was created by an Asian doesn't mean it needs to be fucking Asian people in here. Like, dude, this setting was fucked.
You know what? It's one of the top mangas and anime in America right now. And also Mexico, so...
Oh my god,
it's not just,
The screenplay was remember, okay? The screenplay, Fumihiko Sori and Takeshi Miyamoto. That's our final review of the movie, for me personally, a 4 out of 10.
I would give it the same, a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
Most of the 4 is basically for the cinematography and the beautiful costume design. That's
if anything, I will might bump it up to a 5, but that's as big as I'll go. We couldn't watch. She did not even want to finish watching this. Exactly. So honestly, like and subscribe. Like or dislike this video. If you dislike it, tell me why. I'm always willing to understand.
He's always open.
Go and visit I will have this written up sometime soon. I don't know when this video will be up, but hopefully it will be up within like a week or something like that. So yeah. Subscribe, my cans. I love you guys. I love y'all. Cultural artsy nerds, brah. It's all about that cross culture. It's all about that nerd.
We're embracing other cultures.
We are, brah. And because we've been into this lifestyle, remember, nerds, otakus, weeaboos, all that needs to change. Because as of right now, we are the new generation. We are the evolution of all of this past terminology. We need to bring something new to the table. We are cans. We are cultural artsy nerds.
To appreciate and make the group even larger than it already is.
Exactly.
This is beautiful stuff, and it's sad whenever it's not taken as beautifully as it is.
Yep.
So
exactly.
let's stand up for ourselves.
So guys, ladies, gents, trans everyone, everyone in general.
No discrimination here.
Thank you. Tune in next time. We will be watching the next one we will be is watching Tokyo Ghoul. So
if anyone loves the series like I do, I'm pumped.
We'll watch it live like we're doing now. We'll have commentary on it. So check you later. Peace out, guys. Thank you.